Sometimes love is not easy. This is the story of Lucy, a woman who faced loneliness, conflict, and painful choices, but never gave up. My name is Lucy Parker. I was 26 years old when I met Ethan Miller, the man who changed my life forever. It was a warm summer evening at my friend's wedding in a small town called Brookfield. The town was quiet and beautiful, full of tall green trees and soft golden lights. Music played gently while people laughed and danced in the garden. I was standing near the flowers, watching everyone, when I saw him. He stood across the garden wearing a blue suit. He looked calm and kind. For a moment our eyes met. My heart started beating faster. I didn't know why, but something about him made me feel safe. After a while, he walked toward me and smiled. "Hi," he said softly. "My name is Ethan." "I'm Lucy," I replied. We started talking. Minutes turned into hours. We talked about our jobs, our dreams, and even our fears. He listened carefully and laughed at my small jokes. I felt comfortable, like I had known him for years. That night, after I went home, I couldn't stop thinking about him. The next morning, my phone rang. "Good morning, Lucy," he said. "I hope it's okay that I called." I smiled. "I'm happy you did." From that day on, we talked every single day. We met for coffee, walked near the lake, and spent hours on the phone at night. Ethan always listened to me. He made me feel important and loved. Slowly, I fell in love. One evening, we were walking in the park near the river. The sky was soft pink as the sun was setting. Ethan suddenly stopped. He took my hand, looking nervous. "Lucy," he said, "you are my home. I want to spend my life with you. Will you marry me?" Tears filled my eyes. "Yes," I whispered. "I will." A few months later, we got married. It was a small wedding with close family and friends. I wore a simple white dress. I felt peaceful and happy. I believed our life would always be full of love. But after the wedding, things slowly changed. Ethan's mother, Mrs. Miller, lived nearby. She came to our house almost every day, without calling first. "Ethan, eat this. Ethan, wear warm clothes. Ethan, sleep early." She spoke to him like he was still a child. She rarely spoke to me, and when she did, her words felt cold. One day, she said with a strange smile, "Lucy, you are lucky. Many women wanted my son." I stayed quiet, but my heart hurt. Ethan always listened to her. When I tried to speak, he stayed silent. Slowly, I began to feel like I did not belong in my own home. Ethan started coming home late. "Where were you?" I asked one night. "With my mom," he replied. Even though I was married, I felt completely alone. One evening, I gathered my courage. "Ethan," I said softly, "I feel sad all the time. Your mother is always here. I feel like you are far away from me." He sighed. "Lucy, you think too much. She is just helping." That night, I cried quietly in bed. Weeks passed with arguments and silence. One night, after a big fight, I packed my bag. I decided to leave, but the next morning, I felt sick and weak. My hands were shaking. I bought a pregnancy test. When I saw the result, I sat down and cried. I was pregnant. A small life was growing inside me. I felt fear and hope at the same time. "This baby is my last hope," I whispered. I decided to stay. That evening, I cleaned the house and cooked Ethan's favorite meal. I lit candles and waited for him. But when the door opened, it wasn't Ethan. It was his mother. She looked at the table and the candles. "What is all this?" she asked. I took a deep breath. "I am pregnant," I said quietly. She laughed loudly and coldly. "That is a lie," she shouted. "This is not my son's baby." My body froze. Before I could speak, she slapped me hard. My face burned. Tears filled my eyes. Just then, the door opened again. Ethan walked in. "What is happening?" he asked. "She hit me," I whispered. Ethan looked at his mother. "Did you hit Lucy?" "Yes," she said. "She is lying." Ethan turned to me. His eyes were full of pain. "I believe you," he said. "She is my wife. This is my child." His mother screamed, "If you choose her, you are not my son anymore." Ethan's voice shook. "Then I am not your son." She left, slamming the door behind her. Ethan held me and cried. "I'm sorry," he said again and again. After that night, our home became quiet, but different. Ethan changed. He listened to me. He stood beside me. He came with me to every doctor's visit. He held my hand each time. When we heard our baby's heartbeat, we both cried. Months later, I gave birth to a baby boy. Ethan smiled at me and said, "Thank you, Lucy. You saved our family." One day my phone rang. It was his mother, Lucy. She said softly, "Can I see the baby?" He said, "It's your choice." After a long moment, I said, "Yes." When she came, she looked tired and older. She saw the baby and began to cry. "He looks like Ethan," she whispered. Then she looked at me. "I was wrong. I'm sorry," I nodded. That was enough. After that, she called before visiting. She spoke kindly, and Ethan never left my side again. From this story, we learn that family is not about control. It is about love, respect, and standing together. Sometimes life breaks us first, so it can make us stronger later. One important word from this story is empowerment. Empowerment means taking control of your life and making strong choices. Lucy chose to stay for her baby. She spoke honestly to her husband. She set healthy boundaries. Because of that, she built a safe and loving home for her family. If you enjoyed this story, consider subscribing for more emotional and inspiring stories.